What's burning? Oh, it is too. Big 318.
One barrel.
Here we got a 1968 Plymouth Fury with a 318 with a giant 1-barrel carburetor on it. We're gonna see if we can get this bad boy fired up. It's been sitting, I don't know how many years, and then they left it outside for a year or so.
Chad did roll this thing over the other day just to see if the engine did turn. We did not have spark though, so right now I'm gonna pull the cap off the distributor and kind of have a look at the point. Points, for anybody that doesn't know, works just like a cam right on this, and every time the lobe opens or closes, it creates spark in this tiny little gap right here between the spring and this, and that's what creates a spark at time for each cylinder to fire. We got spark up here. So normally you'd be able to kind of pull this apart and just have like a little, you'd be able to see the electric tap, 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 tap. Not really. Everything looks halfway decent in there. Give it a start and see what it does.
Right.
Yep. Okay. I'm just surprised we don't have any spark yet. It could be the coil.
Great.
Which I have one.
Oh, did you bring it?
I didn't bring it, but well, we can grab the one off the Merc if you want, just to test it. There it comes.
What time you pitch in and do some work around
I know it. And you don't need to crank it first, just turn the ignition on.
Alright.
Nothing there.
I've got a condenser. Well, he's gonna go get a voltmeter at his house, because me, I don't have one.
Is the ignition still on?
No.
No power. Should have a spark right there though. You know, when I open it up, it should. Let's put a condenser in it.
How'd the end of the points look? Because when I was looking at it down there, right there, it's corroded from there into there.
You'll get a little sandpaper. We can.
Knife I can scrape it off with.
So I gotta put that in there. Oh yeah.
Oh baby!
We get one going. That's 1 out of 3 from this farmer.
Yeah.
Clear.
Stop with that.
Let's see what it does when it rotates. Maybe I don't have the point set right. Crank it again. Right now I'm trying to adjust the points. We do have spark there now, so it's just a matter of getting them set right. You want about a matchbook thickness between each side of the point to make, when it comes apart, it'll make a spark across it, and that's what creates a spark for the spark plugs. Get the key on again. It's definitely got a spark there. There it is. That was pretty finicky. All right, pump it a little bit. Fingers crossed, boys and girls.
Here we go. What's up with that?
I don't know.
Spark plugs probably full of oil or
Oh,
corrosion.
jeez. Well, this one pulled right off.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
This one's not connected, or barely. Oh man, these are old. I mean, there's nothing left of these plugs or wires. Old and scoongy.
Let me see that.
Pretty scoongy.
Plug wire off of this car. Real
Yeah.
quick. We need a long one or a short one?
I don't know, 2-3 feet.
Oh.
Different.
Different what?
Wire.
Come on.
The old style one.
Well, I'm gonna go put this back on the old girl. Let me see. What about the Buick? I think it'll be different.
We can look. Let's see. Yes, they are. Something here is gonna work.
I don't think the Buick was starting anytime soon anyways.
Go gets the shortest one he could find.
It was the easiest one to get to.
We'll see if we got oil on it first. That was the first thing you checked. Oh, yeah.
Oil or?
Yeah, that's oil. They must have changed it back in the late 70s.
That's the good stuff. Probably still has some lead in it.
Ether it or gas it?
Dump a little gas in it. Let's get wild. Just a dabble to you.
Let's not start this one. Try her up. Fire it up. Give her a little pump.
I think we get some spark plugs and some wires. I think it's worth it because it sounds like it wants to. I know we don't know if it's knocking or not yet. Or we could take them all off the Buick. Or we could put some juice in that battery.
We got the beautiful Blue Point battery charger here with the hot rod wheels on it. We'll put some boost to it.
Might be.
It's custom.
Custom.
Crank a lot better with a good crank.
All right, so we're gonna turn this to high start. Put 1,579 watts. Woo! Oh, the Fury lives. One out of the 3 from the farmer fires up. So let's hook that little gas thing up to it and
Yeah.
get it to fire up a little bit. So this will actually pump it in there
Well, we have to get before
before the pump.
the pump. So the pump is down on the motor to suck it in.
Where exactly
We'd
is?
have to be before the tank, you know.
That's on this side. Right here, we can go in right there. See, we can unhook it right there.
Let me just.
Anybody want a drink? You going under?
Yeah.
Good, good. I had to go under for the starter. Oh, it's nice having a partner in crime, you know, because not have to do all the work sometimes. It's just golden.
Okay.
There it is.
That should, yep, pop right off.
No.
There you go. And then we can plug that one right into there.
Where's that?
Safe.
Right here. Be safe and ready to ride down the highway, right? Want a screwdriver?
Yes, please.
There you go. Boy, this is like a fuel cell. I love it. Oh, we gotta hook this back up too. What was it, a half?
1/2 and 9/16.
Feels like it might be started. Get her sucking some gas. Just move it now. We don't want to flood it. Whoa!
Yay.
What'd I say? Let's do this. All right, Barry, fire it up. It's gonna run.
Probably didn't suck fuel up yet.
Keep her going. Hold on a minute. Let's pull this hose off right here
just
and
see
seeing if this filter could be a hunk of junk. Where's the oh yeah, like you said,
Leave it on the ground. Yeah, that's where they're going.
No fuel at all. We're not getting fuel coming from the fuel pump, but we're gonna pull this fuel filter off real quick and see if it's plugged up, because I mean it's probably from the 1970s. The last time it had its tune-up. All right, so the filter is not clogged, and there is gas getting to it.
Good flow.
Good flow. So I'm gonna hook it back up there, and we'll just have to crank it a little bit and just to get her going. Yeah, you're into that boring stuff. Hold on, let me try to choke it. All right. Yeah.
Missing a little bit. I can something over
Oh,
here.
it's missing really good.
Yeah, but these plugs are.
There's two really rusty ends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, this one's
This
really
is-
stretched. It might not even hardly be connected.
Yeah.
Is that coil bad? Can we check that? Because it might still be good. We'll just hook it back up there real quick. Yeah, otherwise I'll pick up a coil too if I need to. That's why I want to, you know. Otherwise we'll just keep your coil. Well, coil works, so you know what that means.
I get my part back.
No. All right, Joe, we're gonna get the plugs and wires and go do some burnouts.
I'm ready for it.
Good.
We are professionals today. What have we got, Chad?
Man, we have got a Parts Master air filter. We've got all the stuff to do the tune-up. We're gonna get this thing actually running and driving today and show you guys this one barrel carbureted 318 can really whip some cookies.
Yep.
We think. So here's some spark plugs. We've got oil filter, cap and rotor and condenser, all brand new spark plugs. We are good to go. They gave me a Champion. I hope those work good, but transmission filter, we're not gonna do that right away. We're gonna actually see if it shifts at least before we go wasting our time doing all that.
And $20 in
Yeah,
transmission
and a
fluid.
whole can of brake cleaner because, I don't know, just because. We're gonna go ahead and uncover the car and get it out in the shade because the sun's over here. Now that we have these new microphones and stuff making audio great for our viewers, we gotta make our video great as well. So we gotta get this sun glare out of the camera lens for you.
I want to be a star, mama.
Because Joe's a star. Ugh. That should be good. So how about, you know, you're good with the points and condenser and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you handle that and I'll go get an oil pan and start draining the oil. Pretty dark in here. Grab some tools, grab some wrenches, grab this, and you can never leave home without your vice grips. Yeah. What do you need, vice grips?
Yeah, that too.
Well, hopefully we got the right stuff.
It looks right.
You know how part stores are. It's kind of like when you're plumbing. You're back and forth to the hardware store 18 different times. First time testing out this new floor jack. I trust it with my life already. I don't want to go up too high for you, huh? Oh, you want it to bend over as much.
That's true. It's at working level.
Just enough to put a jack stand underneath her. And only one jack stand a day, because,
That's how much we value our lives.
well, I don't feel like getting the other one. It's too much work. This oil probably hasn't been changed since, I'm guessing 80s.
These spark
Maybe.
plugs look nearly original too.
Nice. Remind me we got to put water in here too.
Oh yeah.
No antifreeze, because if there's any freeze plugs blown out, I don't want to waste all that expensive antifreeze.
We're taking turns getting under the car. I like it.
Yeah, I know. I thought you were the get under the car kind of guy. Oh man, I am terrible when it comes to finding the right wrench. I think it's upside down. My equilibrium's off. My ear has a piece of grass in it.
Those are explanations, not excuses.
All right. All right, let's not get dirty here.
Gotta be faster than the oil.
Nope, never. Wow, there's like 3 quarts in there. No, maybe 2.5.
Oh, it looks clean though.
Yeah, I didn't see any antifreeze, which there was none in there.
Any chunks on that oil cap?
No.
That's perfect. The farmer styled us with a nice car.
Yeah, you know, and the underbody of this car is immaculate. I mean, for a Michigan car. All right, I'm gonna let that oil drain for a bit, and I'm gonna put some water in here and see if our freeze plugs are still intact. I'm gonna go get a bucket of water. They're guaranteed not to freeze in the summertime. What do you think?
Aim good.
Yep. Oh,
Aim
yep.
better.
It's pouring out of the block.
I haven't seen it anywhere yet.
If it does, we won't put salt or pepper in here. Is that what stops it?
Yeah, or a fried egg. Or I mean egg white, not the egg yolk though.
I wonder about the thermostat. I bet we don't have a temperature gauge on this thing, do we?
Probably not.
Yeah, whatever.
Maybe though.
It's full. It was kind of too quick.
It might not have been empty though.
Hopefully not. The good thing is it ain't pouring out the block or the radiator. So the filter's on this side.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Think I can get it with my hands?
Yeah, probably in a screwdriver.
Yeah. If I do a screwdriver, it's gonna be the wrong filter, and then we're gonna be waiting another day or two to get our oil filter. Better check that actually. Let me go see what we got. It's looking kind of small. Oh man.
Not right?
Yeah. No, we do. We got a dang Prius filter to fit this dang tank.
Oh, not even close.
Yeah, that thing's huge. What the heck is this? Toyota Prius, San Antonio, Texas. The filter's incorrect, so we're gonna give it a half an oil change. So we're going to use the old filter and put some fresh oil in there. Hopefully it'll clean that oil filter out really good, because we're not going back to the store, because we're gonna get this thing running and driving today. Wait a minute, the store's open right now, aren't they? No, they're closed. Dang. That sucks. Well, I'm just gonna put the oil plug back in and throw some oil in it. Call it a Chicago oil change.
That'll be $39.95. Next person.
We'll give you a little discount today just because we like ya.
Yeah, nice guy.
Premium oil change. Custom. Classic oil filter. Always gotta have a wrong part. Always.
Never fails to fail.
Yep. Man, you think the chickens would be dumb enough to drink this? I should probably put it in the garage, huh?
I wouldn't put it past me either.
Parts Master Conventional 1030. We're not gonna put the race stuff in yet because, let's face it, we still got the 1-barrel carburetor on there, and until we hook a turbo up to that thing, it's not race ready. You know, I was always wondering that. People are like, you can't get oil in the ground, you're gonna pollute the earth. I mean, they drill it out of the ground. Don't you just think it's going back to where it was?
Yeah, it's a renewable resource that way.
And it'll actually lube up our water lines in our house. So I'm assuming it only takes 5 quarts. Probably takes 6.
I would imagine so, but the oil filter's not empty.
Oh yeah.
So,
I mean,
fine.
yeah.
So really they were doing you a service.
I'll just check the Joe stick. I mean the dipstick.
Jeez.
That's
Oil.
full. Looks clean, smells dirty. I'm gonna roll it. We ever checked the power steering fluid?
We did not.
Whoa!
Low?
Power steering fluid is empty. But
I got you that bottle of it and you're coming.
I use it, and it was the stop leak stuff I put in there. Can I put transmission fluid in it? I have on other ones, ATF stuff.
Yeah, I think people do run transmission fluid in sometimes on Fords anyway because they're loud.
I know it screws up pumps on a couple. Oh, wait. Power steering fluid. We never put transmission fluid in our power steering pumps because
We buy it.
we buy it. All right, over here, that wing nut, that other Joe,
Chad, yep.
Joe's twin brother wing nut fell off on the ground. That little wing nut was just, oh. Ha. Found it. Found the little Joe.
Great.
Found the wing nut. Professional clean. Yep.
Right now I'm transferring the wires from the old distributor cap to the new one at a time in order so we don't mess up our firing order in any way. And we're almost done with this here tune-up.
Man. So the air filter fits cool. I wish they would at least give me an oil filter, because whatever. Look at that.
Now it's onto the cap or the points and condenser. We already put a condenser in it though, didn't we?
Yeah, the condenser is actually for the Buick, which I think is a little bit bigger, so it might give it more horsepower.
Yeah, that's definitely how it works.
And those look nice. Those actually make that motor look really cool.
A lot better than what it was.
Yes, like that's brand new stuff. That's like high tech. What was I gonna do next? Oh, brake fluid. Let me check brake fluid here. I think we looked at it the other day.
A little low.
Ooh, looked like they put stop leak in there. .3 for drum and disc. Cool.
Oops.
I'm glad it actually had some fluid in it. It's a good sign. At least in the front.
Those are the important ones
The
anyway.
front ones are the important ones. Made in the USA, that's important too. Oh yeah. Watch your toes.
Nice
Man,
and
that is
easy.
smooth. It's a brand new smooth jack right there.
High quality.
I do have a feeling our thermostat's gonna be just,
We could always just take that out.
yeah, I don't think I've got any,
Gasket sealant.
yeah, so I guess we're just gonna roll with it for now.
I would imagine there is definitely at least a dummy light.
A Chad light? I knew you were thinking that.
I didn't even
Yeah, right.
cross my mind.
Probably save these spark plugs for race day.
Yeah, those are high quality. They got a lot of life left in them, clearly.
So actually,
They don't look that bad, actually.
yeah, it doesn't look like we lost any valve or, you know, dropped
They're
any valves. or
not
anything.
crummy looking or have a bunch of oil on them or any grossness like that. So
Yeah.
not the worst they could be. You can see how much nicer this contact's going to be in here, all clean metal and everything. These are kind of, you can just tell that's old and worn out. So gonna work nice.
Yeah, like I said, more horsepower. I like your vice grips. You're like, I
you
like
didn't
your
have the
wrench.
little tiny wrench.
What size was it? I got it right here.
know. Yeah, smaller than a 1/2 inch.
8,
Oh, I guess I used
9?
an 8 last time, didn't I?
Something like that. We're gonna see if we got some good spark, hopefully. If not, Joe messed up, and
It's all my fault.
at least the oil's changed, kind of.
We can put it back in the barn for 40 more years.
You want me to turn it over, or are you gonna?
Yep, go ahead and I can watch if I'm getting good sparks. Yep. We're good. Really good. I mean, like, red hot.
Nice.
Way better than it was.
That's what I like to hear. Yes. Horn works.
We're ready for traffic.
Ready to outrun the police. Hopefully they're off today.
Don't worry, we've got full license and registration on this vehicle, right?
Yeah, about that. Is this just a kickdown cable that's not on there? That's what that looks like.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta do something because I think,
Does that operate the transmission?
yeah, I think you have to have that connected on some. I can't remember.
It should be at maxed out, which it is right there. But we should put a cotter pin in that so it doesn't fall out.
Yeah, okay. You got a
Do I have a
barrette or
cotter
something,
pin?
or a bobby pin?
Yeah,
you
let
can
me get
pull
one out of
your hair?
mine.
We could just kind of stick it in there. Remember to check the transmission fluid, right?
Yeah.
I didn't really check it
We'll
running.
let it idle up and then get kind of warm, and then we'll
See
put
if
it in
anything
neutral
blows
and-
up.
Yeah.
Look at that cotter pin.
Practically factory.
It is, you know. Chicken wire, cotter pin. We need to dump gas down the.
I think it's spraying out of there pretty good.
It was?
Yeah, pump the pedal. Let me see if you're getting a good spray. Do it again. Not really.
Ready?
Yep.
Yeah, baby! Woo! That's the tune-up. Power steering works.
That nasty idle that was in it's gone too.
Brakes kind of work. There's always like first gear and stick your foot out the door, right? Hey, there is a temp gauge. You hear that one barrel open up? I want to see if all the temp gauge is moving up.
Is it?
Yeah. Temp gauge, fuel gauge ain't moving up much.
Something's kind of tapping on that motor though.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a lifter.
Sure sounds like it.
I hope so. Oh, it's kind of noisy, ain't it?
It hasn't ran in 40 years.
Yeah. I think we ought to
Pick up our tools and drive it.
pick up our tool. We'll put the filter back on. Put the K&N on to keep out the dust, huh? Huh. So our gas tank right there, though.
Yeah, it's a bit sketchy.
Yeah. What if we pull the horns off and just set it right down in here between that? Then we won't have nothing to worry about at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least the idle's good. I mean,
Yeah, click hum. I mean,
must not have had too much junk in there. Take that one off and this one off. Looks like a 13 to me.
Oh, they weren't using 13s
Yes, they
in
were.
1968.
Right here. That's something cooler than that.
With half inch?
13. Come on, Joe. What'd I say?
Close enough?
Professional. Break out the real tools right here. Custom fuel
Delete.
cell. Shoot, we're gonna take that off too. 10.
Here, just get that a bend. It'll fit.
Oh.
Be kind of wedged in there. Perfectly safe.
Oops.
Oh, I feel
Look at
safe.
look at that. There's no reason to even put a new gas tank in here.
It's no less safe than a 70 Chevy with running behind you.
So when we hit bumps, it's just gonna go flying on the. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tie this right here. Gotta be careful being too Dukes of Hazzard because this ain't tied down yet.
Do you have a bungee? I have a ratchet strap, maybe.
I can put this box on top of it, and I'll shut the hood on it, and it'll hold it right down. Yeah? Custom?
Yeah, good enough. Not going anywhere.
Oh, you know how this thing works, right?
Pull the pin and spray, run away and let you do it.
This is the NOS. Before we take this for a drive, if you're not subscribed to our channel yet, be sure to subscribe, and we'll take this for a drive right now.
All right, I'm sure you did it.
Yes.
So we're gonna take it for a drive. Gratuitous violence will ensue.
Yes. Let's do this. First drive right here.
Heck of a tune-up.
Heck it. It's awesome.
Oh, wait.
Boy, this thing's got a shift kit. It slams right into gear. Ooh, it's got like cruise control too. A little sticky. Never hurt anybody. Wow. Tunes?
Almost.
Oh man. Check it out, Miss Daisy. What's burning?
Oh, that's the tires rubbing.
You know, oh yeah.
Well, that's what's burning too.
Oh, it is too. Hold on, let me look real quick.
We might have to put the original tires on the...
Holy smokes!
We're gonna have to put some different tires on the back.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know, I think we're pretty close. I think it's just the bumps. So these fancy 66 tires I put on here off Thunderbird is rubbing underneath there.
Just on the lip.
Just on the lip, just barely. But I don't know. Joe thinks we can do it.
We're gonna tempt fate and go for it.
Yep.
What's this got? It's got 3 speeds or 2? Must be 3.
First, second, and drive. Oh, on its face. Yeah! Whoa, cruise control.
Sticky carb. Just put it in neutral.
Yeah, hold on. I want to make it to this thing first. Get off this road. All right, we got to fix the sticky throttle situation.
It's an electric. You can't even hear it when you're driving.
Yeah, look at that. We're like in a Prius. Oh, we should have put that oil filter on here. Oh,
Oof, that poor tire.
don't turn too fast. Man, I wish we had some spray. Oh, you know what? In your door over there is some spray stuff. PB Blaster. For some reason, cruise control is
a thing.
We need to lube up our linkages a little bit
Or
because
this thing is binding on it too.
Oh, you got a wire. Look at. Yeah, lift it off there. Check it out. I'll show you. Look what Joe did. Look at that wire. You got a spark plug wire between the two.
That'll do.
Come on, Joe. What are you
This
thinking?
is first day.
Second day. Man.
No need to even
let's
waste the
let's
PB.
not waste the PB.
Might need that as gas to get home.
Yeah. So we're on a dirt road
In Mexico.
in Mexico where it's legal to drive this thing illegally or something.
And unsafely.
Yeah, and safely. All right, let's see if this works. Oh, that's so much better. So much better. Yeah, baby, it's got posse.
It does.
You see that?
Yeah.
8 3/4. Boy, she's a little, little light on the front
A
end.
little loose, huh? Needs a bigger motor.
Yeah, it needs like a 440 or a, I don't know, Cummins. Holy smokes!
I've got a tire that's sort of eating itself alive on this lip here. I'm just trying to bend it in some so we can get a few miles on it. A little rolling.
What was that?
I think the sidewall popped.
No!
Better be quick.
Oh man, it's leaking like crazy.
One and done.
She's almost completely flat.
At least we don't have a long trip back from Mexico.
Oh man. Gotta go kind of slow, the back tire being
Yeah,
gone.
I'll be fine on a dirt road. Got one good one on it though, that's all that matters.
We're limping her back. We don't want to hurt our beautiful rims. But yeah, this thing has a temperature gauge that's still working. The fuel gauge doesn't really work too good to our fuel cell, but yeah, everything else seems to be working pretty good. Besides that back tire, huh, Joe? Yeah, this thing runs awesome. I'm kind of impressed.
Yeah. It's got some snot to it for a little motor. This is back in the 60s when they were actually making them with some power before they smogged them out.
Yep. Well, we made it back home in the driveway. I think we're running out of gas.
Running out of tires.
Probably had another 5 or 6 miles left on her. We'll see when we get there.
It is a long trip back from Mexico.
What's up, dog? This is the gangsters.